What's up, XRP Moon family? What's up, Crypto Ghost, Diamond Hand Strong fam? It's the Bagman, the Moon Commander, back up here on the Mothership 589. How's everyone doing out there? Hope y'all are doing well, holding strong, stuffing those bags, and continuing to stay extremely extra bullish. We got a lot of interesting stuff going on today. Very interesting. BIS, so it begins. Some more Ripple wins. So let's go ahead and dive into the charts, dive into the news, and get that hodl game extra strong. Remember to sell that FUD and buy up that bag, cause a bag a day keeps the banksters away.
They try to shake me out, but I was born ready. Dropping down the price, then I be getting plenty. They want all your bags and they want all them empty.
Mothership refueled, locked and loaded, bags packed. Let's go ahead and go. Judge hands Ripple another legal win by granting access to SEC's internal trading policies. It looks like they just keep piling up small victories. They got that A team. Once again, Ripple made up of central banks, which are local regulators of their respective countries. Ripple are the regulators. Crypto Bull, the judge granted Ripple to see what crypto trading policies the SEC has or had for themselves. This is huge, especially if it came to light that the SEC employees owned and traded XRP in the past. Crypto Bull 2020 once again, Ripple wants to question under oath a former SEC employee, possibly Jay Clayton, and the SEC is against it. What does the SEC have to hide? If they are transparent and an honest agency, why are they against it? Because they know that they're probably getting paid out in some ETH. Our friends at GitHub are working on something exciting. Before we do something really exciting, we want to give you a more detailed info on the DEX and non-custodial trading. Can you guess what we're about to do? Decentralized exchange and non-custodial trading. As you know, the XRPL has a built-in decentralized exchange that lets users trade XRP with any other currency on the network. The XRPL was one of the first networks to feature a decentralized exchange. The exchange is completely permissionless, so anyone can trade whatever they like. We are working with some to enable trading for all users of their non-custodial wallets. Here is where things get even more exciting. Some offers a non-custodial interface for managing your XRPL wallets. This summer, GitHub will offer a traded interface, XApp, to all Sum users without limits. The trade interface features charts and order books just like you know and love on GitHub. You can create new trade offers and sign them with your Sum app, all without ever revealing your private keys to anyone. Our goal with a shared DEX interface is to drive adoption for the XRPL at large and boost visibility and awareness of some of the XRPL's amazing features. So GitHub bringing a trading interface XApp to all Sum users without limits. Coming soon. The summer is definitely heating up. BIS, Bank for International Settlements, so it begins. The benefits of central CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, depends on structure of the underlying payment system and data governance. CBDCs promote open platforms, fostering a virtuous circle of greater access, lower cost, and better services. BIS central bank digital currencies, an opportunity for monetary systems with CBDCs come digital IDs. Before you know it, it's a fully digital world. XRP chiz.
You can think of CBDCs as a digital form of cash. At the moment, digital payments available to ordinary users go through financial intermediaries like commercial banks. When you make a payment, you're transferring a claim on your bank to the receiver's balance at his or her bank. With CBDCs, you could pay someone just as you would by handing over cash, but do it digitally using your smartphone or other devices. CBDCs are a claim on the central bank, which means that the payment is certain and final without leaving things to intermediaries to complete the transaction. And just like cash, CBDCs would also serve as a salient marker of the trust and sound money provided by the central bank. Due to their construction at the core of the system, CBDCs could offer a number of advantages that flow from the centrality of data in the digital economy. For instance, they can help in setting up an inclusive and efficient payment system by allowing data use to promote a competitive level playing field. They can also protect privacy while maintaining integrity of the payment system and law enforcement. It would be fair to say that CBDCs are an idea whose time has come, and we can see it from various surveys conducted by the BIS. If they're done right, CBDCs could form the backbone of a highly efficient new digital payment system by enabling broad access and providing strong data governance and privacy standards.
So it begins. The time has come. BIS.
Cryptocurrencies promise a lot, but they don't always deliver. Think about money. Money has value because it has users. We use it as money. Without users, it would simply be a worthless token. And that's true whether it's a piece of paper with a face on it or a digital token. And the more other people accept money as money, the more I want to use it. So in that respect, the motto would be, the more, the merrier. But today's cryptocurrencies don't necessarily work like that. Well, take Bitcoin. The system works by bringing together two groups. On the one hand are the users who make and receive payments, and on the other are the so-called miners who record the transactions in the ledger. Now, the two groups depend on each other because the users need the miners to record the transactions, but the miners also get paid for doing their job. And because the miners can pick and choose which transactions to process, the more you offer to pay the miners, the more likely it is that your transaction will be included in the ledger.
Bitcoin was a test. Ethereum. It was never Bitcoin. It was never Ethereum. They were just a test. XRP. About to go live. Bitcoin is a more speculative asset than money and is certainly filed as a test of becoming a means of payment. The flippening is coming.
In the country, but as I guess we've said repeatedly, and that's on top of the excessive energy used to mine Bitcoin. Bitcoin is more of a speculative asset than money, and it has certainly failed the test of becoming a means of payment.
Once again, Bitcoin has failed as a test of becoming a means of payment. BIS. So it begins. It was never Bitcoin. It was never Ethereum. Part 2.
Well, fees can rise a lot during peak times. At one point last December, fees reached $57 per transaction. So just imagine, if you bought a $2 coffee with Bitcoin, you would have had to pay $57 to make that transaction go through. So when there's congestion, rather than having the more the merrier, we have to turn the motto on its head. The motto should be now, the more the sorrier. Now, this kind of thing happens because some people hold Bitcoin not as money, but as assets, which is to say, you pay to hold them rather than to use them as money. And crypto kitties are a good example of this, and they're just like Beanie Babies, baseball cards, and Tamagotchi. Well, the obvious solution seems like we should increase the capacity, but there's a catch there too, because if you increase the capacity to the extent that it becomes costless to use the system, this will drive away the miners because there's no fees being paid, which will be collected by the miners. So think of a road. If it's too narrow, there'll be congestion, but if it's too wide and there's no congestion whatsoever, then there's no one to maintain the road, and then you will see weeds pushing up through the surface. This is another respect in which cryptocurrencies do not conform to some of the basic economics of money, and we discuss other examples in the chapter.
XRP, the more the merrier. Baba Cugs, what is the statistical probability this occurs just 2 days after Sol begins? We warned you, so it begins. Central bank digital currencies get full BIS backing. And Lodestar 2 was all about BIS. On the exact day the BIS gave the green light, here we have Lodestar 2, June 23rd, 2019. 2-year delta, June 23rd, 2021. Central bank digital currencies get full BIS backing. So it begins. If you don't know what the BIS so it begins means, it's Bearable Guy, another riddle from the Bearable Guy. So it begins. Also, what's interesting that I just noticed is another Bearable Guy had this in the riddle, which was this picture right here. Send and receive. Crypto tells FTX sponsors MLB umpires to wear crypto exchange logos. FTX sponsors MLB umpires to wear the crypto exchange's logo. Fresh on the heels of unveiling the Miami's FTX Arena, the crypto exchange is now the official cryptocurrency exchange of the brand of MLB. Welcome to the mass adoption of cryptocurrencies. John McAfee found dead in Spanish prison cell. Reportedly died just hours after a Spanish court approved his extradition to the United States. Mr. Wells says John McAfee found dead in prison from an apparent suicide the same day he was supposed to get extradited to the US. Check out this tweet posted in 2019 from John McAfee. R.I.P. John McAfee. With that being said, so it begins. BIS. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander. I hope y'all are continuing to stay extra bullish out there and continuing to stuff those bags. Sell the FUD, stuff the bag. I'll catch y'all all in the next one. Continue holding those good vibes, and I'll see you all up here on the mothership. Peace out, Crypto Moon family.
Party on the moon, and I know you heard the boom. Why she want my bags now? Hey, why she want my bags now? There's a party on the moon, and I know you heard the boom. Why she want my bags now? Why she want my bags now? Hey.
Today is a day, so let's moon party. Looking good and jaw-dropping, never cocky. Wearing moon suit, up and away. Intergalactic, into outer space. Celebrating love and